this is what I need. This is what I want. So that's the only other thing I guess I had to add.
No, it's so true. People can totally sense it. And I think when you don't feel confident yourself, it just holds you back. Like I remember.
Hey, would you come turn off the TV, please?
You know, in the beginning, I just I almost was like paralyzed to say something because I was so nervous about messing up the conversation or whatever. And so I think that, yeah, a huge piece of it is just putting yourself out there and feeling confident, even if you might mess up, or you're like afterwards. I mean, there's been so many times when I think early back in my coaching, I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't even believe I approached it like that. Or I showed up and throwed up all over them, like with all the words I had to share just because I was so excited. Kim, I met up with Kim the other day and she said the same thing. She's like, oh my gosh, I totally were vomited over this person. And it's like, it's just natural. But I think that, not doing anything, or like being paralyzed, that's a true failure. Like it's better to talk and just like fail forward than to be so scared and not do anything at all. So let's open it up. So what do you guys have like on your minds when it comes to this topic, or what are some different things that, you're nervous about in regards to conversations that you have with people?
I will share one.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
So I often get, when talking about Shakeology, I'll get the comment from someone, I have a protein powder that I like.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a very like, cut the conversation off type of comment. And I think that one always throws me off guard. Like if they ask for a recommendation, I can speak to my story with Shakeology and I can talk about the benefits and the things that I've experienced using it. And I can also speak to using something different before and then change into Shakeology and how I felt different on something new. But when it's a statement like, I found something that I like, conversation's over, I sometimes don't know where to go from there.
Yeah, that's a really good one because I felt that same way. Especially like you said, when they're like, well, I would like try the workouts, but I have a protein powder that I like. And it's just like, okay, well, they like don't really answer or like leave any room for, conversation. Typically what I've done in those situations is I'll kind of ask them some more questions like, oh, that's awesome. What's the protein powder that you're using? And then after they tell me, then I'll like dig a little deeper and I'll say things like, what have you noticed it helping you with? Because a lot of people, I feel like a lot of people are using something, but maybe they aren't necessarily like hearing or feeling a difference with it. So I'll just ask like, they're on the floor, honey. Yeah, they're on the floor. But I feel like if I just kind of keep asking different kinds of questions, then it kind of will get to this point where they're like, at some point I'll be like, so if you feel like you have enough energy, I'll talk to any kind of pain points that I noticed before I had Shakeology, maybe that I wasn't even fully aware of, like the energy. I mean, I knew I was tired, but it wasn't until I really drank Shakeology that I felt that energy boost. So I might ask them some questions as far as like anything that Shakeology has done for me. So do you have cravings? Like, do you find yourself, having cravings? Do you find yourself being able to, like, just kind of answering, like, asking questions like that? And, like, in my mind, it's all about kind of, do you have a solution to something, like a pain point for them? Hold on.